So hello YouTube, welcome back again to another video. So today is Saturday, so we're gonna do about the live stream update cover. But turns out that last week last week, or I think it was last week, where they wrote a bit of kanji where what they wanted to reveal, and they decided they actually wrote PBO, and I didn't know. So we're actually getting a PBO reveal, like you probably see in the thumbnail. We get some really interesting reveals, like not interesting, like a lot of reveals. But PBOs, if you have not seen PBO skill, you will know from this video. So I got the skills pulled up. Now we're gonna live stream. There's some Vanguard 0 news in the game, so I will also be covering that later on. Let's go into this. So yeah, there was a transition last. I was confused. I don't know what's up. They suddenly turn off the lights and use candles. Didn't understand this too. So there are some big reveals they actually reveal, and some of them were usually like it's usual, but then it's really early for Vanguard 0 JP, I'll tell you. So yeah, the next really early. I don't know what's up with that. Let's get into it directly. So here's the first reveal. So this is for JP during the autumn, they just say. So this is Artemis. Like some people speculated that it was gonna be a rank reward with some interesting art for some people who like this art. And the break ride of Narukami. Flowing Sword Dragon, yeah. Flowing Sword Dragon with sleeve and a Himeko sleeve, I think her name was. So like you act usual because the season's about to end in a few days from now. So double VP is up now. If you guys need those VP, you can either VP farm or just grind it out. Honestly, VP farming is not what you should do, but I mean, you do you. You can grind up those matches for some people, I don't know. So, and then this is a new reveal actually. Oops. Oh, you can scroll down. So, this is Cancelot. I can scroll down like this. Oh, sorry, get distracted because I didn't know about that. So, the sparking system, they decided to change up the sparking system a bit for JP. Instead of 50 and E15, they changed it to 130. 130. So like what it means is that if you remember, this is actually we don't get the double rare for the sparking system, but then for the IG birthday, I'm pretty sure it's the IG birthday. I don't know. I forgot about our sparking system, but I remember JP got. So you could trade any for 15 medals. So like all your medals will turn into a specific medal that you can exchange for 15. You get one double rare, and 50 for one triple rare. But instead they doubled it and they made the SP versions of the triple rare and the double rare. Don't know how good is that, because if you guys are collectors, really good. But if you guys prefer to play the game normally and just use those cards for fun, I don't think it's that good. I would say it would be better if they separated it with like triple rare, then SP, double rare, or SP, so like you get to choose. Because if you have spare, you can trade for some really pretty SPs, but then again 100 packs. If you're a free-to-play player, it would be still kind of good for an extra bonus, but then you would rather get I would rather get 2 triple rares, although the materials are more worth for SP, because SP uses more of the smaller, like the cheaper materials, but still like really a lot. If you guys play Vanguard 0 and know how like you guys grind materials, you would understand what I mean. So this is the next update. So this is what I was talking about earlier. So this is the next set actually. So this is like what some people say is the waifu set basically, because in Vanguard 0 JP on September they actually get 4 female triple rares basically, because Pentagonal Magus, basically Magus, Prisms, Jewel Knights and Celestials. So Angel Feathers, Royal Paladin, Jewel Knights, people were confused where Jewel Knights went. But now it's here. And then Bermuda Triangle and OTG, Oracle Think Tank. Really interesting. I'm curious how what people would be looking for. Oh yeah, remember that next season for us, we're not next season. Next month we'll be getting Aqua Force and the Aqua Force, the new Aqua Force, and more cards. So yeah, and that's what I mean. Remember, but then now this is the first card reveal. Well, it's not. It's an old card, but in zero style. So skill is that when this unit boosts on auto on recurse, when this unit boosts, declare the card name and reveal the top card of the deck. If that card is the revealed card name, you gain 3k. So you would be a little bit confused, but what I think is this, like there are 2 possible ways, but they're really similar, just how convenient it will be. So the skill declaring a card is different compared to Vanguard 0, because in Vanguard 0 in real life you can just say any of your card, but then in Vanguard 0 if you were to type it, the timer would be too long. It would waste a lot of timer, like the time. So I think there are 2 ways, which the first way is that since you have the deck tracker in this game and also like less cards so it will be easier. So honestly Makers actually got a boost because of how the deck is 40 cards instead of 50 in the real life game. And then what I mean is that's the like a fact that like a tip I say, because Makers are getting a little bit buff. But then wait, so what I think the mechanic is for the checking the revealing the card would be there is 2 ways. One is that they will show you all the cards from your deck list and you pick one of those different cards, like all the different cards in your deck list, and you choose one. And then if you chose one, you that's the card you declare. Or since they have a deck tracker basically in this in Vanguard 0, where you can like just click on the deck icon on the top there at the bottom left, where you would see all the possible like deck choices, like your what is it called there? Like you can choose your deck basically. Wait, no. Why choose your deck? I mean like you can see all the cards left in your deck. So they can also implement the deck tracker, but then you can always check it if they don't. So I think they will use the deck tracker as like showing the cards there is, and then you just choose a card that is in your deck basically. That's what I'm saying. And then this is the next card reveal, so it's a little bit different, but I hope when it's revealed I will explain to you guys, hopefully. And then this card is Briolet Magus, another Magus, create 2 9k when skill is auto recurve circle when placed, act on recurve circle, sorry. So act on recurve circle, so +1 and you draw a card and put this unit on top of the deck. So this is one method of stacking the card, so you can predict the top card. The sad thing is that she's a grade 2, and since grade 2s are really valuable, I don't know how much people would use. Well, she does give you a +1, but then that you don't really +1 because you +1 and you put her back in the deck. So then so there's a triple rare. It's really, I'm surprised they actually revealed the triple rare, but then the set was earlier. So Pentagonal Makers skills that auto Vanguard circle limit break form. When this unit attacks, you declare the top card of your deck again, and then when you declare the top card, it stays on the top deck. Okay guys, so it doesn't shuffle your deck because it doesn't mention to shuffle your deck. Declare the top card of your deck and then reveal the card. If the card is the declared card name, you add it to your hand. So you add it to your hand and then you give 5k and 1 crit. So this unit gain 5k and 1 crit, I mean. And then the second skill is act when blast 2 you plus 5k, the normal like Draconic Descendant. So the first skill is actually really good because For a limit break, I mean it doesn't do much, but then you get extra crit, which you probably can take out of PG also, and then you just get a +1, free +1 by checking the top card of deck. And then if you have the crit too, you can put it there, or even there's a chance that since you use your deck tracker, you might have like a lot of PGs left in your deck, so you have 3 for example. And then you need that PG, and then the other cards are only 1 copy of each, which is really rare, or like 1 or 2, but then the highest chances is PG. You can just randomly cast PG and you get the PG and you add it to your hand, and a 5k and a crit would be really good. And wait, there's also a Circle Makers. Never mind, I just remember Circle Makers skills that you check the top card of your deck and then you put it back basically. So you can also create 1 Circle Makers, which has been out since the first set. Yeah, the rare makers, which is really good. Like you can also do that with Pentagonal Makers. So you check the top card. If it's a card that you want, you can use it to add it to your hand. 5k and a crit is really good. So that's pretty much it for the 0 reveals. Now we're gonna go to the VBD 10 reveals. So the triple rare, the VR PBO is here. It's PBO. Speaking about PBO, so his skill is Contingent Vanguard Skull. During your turn, if you have Phantom Blaster Dragon in the soul, why is the wait? Give me a second, guys. My phone just crashed. Wait. Okay, I still remember his skill. So his first skill is a continuous during your turn. If you have a Phantom Blaster Dragon in your soul, this unit gain 10k and a crit. Sadly, it's during your turn. That was already alarming. And then the second skill is that Auto Vanguard Circle. When it attacks a Vanguard, you counter +1 and retire any number of your rear cards. Then your opponent retires as equal to the number of chooses the name. Okay, chooses the same number of his or her rear cards as the number retired for this cost ability. It means basically you retire as much and your opponent retires as much. You retire any number and your opponent retires as much. Then you search for a blaster card in his card name, call it to rear card circle, shuffle your deck, and gets 10k until end of turn. So sorry, I accidentally paused. So the second skill is, so you basically counter +1, you retire all your like any number of your rear cards that your opponent will also retire. Then you search your deck for Blaster Dark, call it, and plus 10k. And to be honest, PBO is not like, I don't know what could replace PBO. First thing I would say that he should get that during all turns, but I guess 23k is broken. But then again, like power isn't much of a problem in some clans already because of how beefy people can like Gallop can get. But that is simple. But I don't know. But then the 10k and the crit plus oh wait, original crit +2. Wait, it becomes 2. Never mind. So the first, so this is a guaranteed force 1 player. So like, because if you were to use force 2, you would only give it to the rear card. So I can see that if you were to use force 2, is that you use right blessed PPD. But then yeah, to be honest, PBO is not that amazing. Like it's like it allows you to multi attack with 1 Blaster Dark, but that's pretty much what it does, other than 10k and with buff power. But then like it's kind of disappointing how people hide it up, but then it's not bad, but it's okay. Legit, not to be rude, like I feel like shadows have been getting really like slowing down how broken they get. So that first PBT when revealed in the reboot, whoa, it's so good. Like first Dark Dictator, it was really good. PBD, really good. Then Ghostbuster Dragon, it just slowly diminished in power buffs, but then I guess they're restricting it. Also, Mordred Phantom, you can say it's good, but then also like in that set, remember that you have 2 VR, so it was hard to collect. Then 1 VR was not that good, it's just a staple. And then Mordred Phantom just gives you extra markers. Doesn't give you do much pressure, but I guess the markers can pressure you, but not that crazily until. So this is another card which is Freezing Witch Bandit, which is really good because remember she's a 5k body, so Nimain, you can use Nimain's skill to superior call her, and then her skill is that act, so blast 1 and retire her, I think. Wait, give me a second, I forgot. Oh yeah. Oh, act, if your Vanguard is Blaster Dark, so blast 1 and retire this unit. Then you search your deck for one Phantom Blaster Dragon and write it as stand, but you can't use its act ability, I think. And until end of turn, that unit cannot activate act abilities until. So you cannot activate the retire with PBD, which is a little sad, but I guess you can go, if you go first, you can go grade 3 on turn 2, and then what you can do is that go to PBO when opponents like turn grade 2, which is really good. But early pressure, like the crits, I guess the crits kinda matter, but if you're going second, it doesn't do as much because your opponent would be in grade 3 and you would go to PBO, but yeah, and then if you were to go second, you can't use PBD skill, so you won't pop off after that, like, and you will only pop off if you go PBO. So PBO actually honestly is really similar to the real PBO, and that's why it's kinda it just gives more power, and I guess. But honestly, the power boost is the same, just the base power of 11k, but then also the cross right numbers. Kinda good, kinda not really. So, and then Damn Hood Dragon. So remember, this is another 5k card. So Nimain can use the skill to search for him also. This is actually one of the really good cards. Like honestly, to me, the grade 1s and the grade 2s are more broken than the from PBO because of how the combos you can do. And then the skills that if your Vanguard is a blaster, so if your Vanguard with blaster in its card name, if you have a Vanguard with blaster in its card name, so you plus 5k. So it was 5, it's a 10k body if you have a blaster Vanguard, which I think you play, but then, and then second skill is that act, so cost so blast 1 and retire it, and you search your deck for one blaster turn and put in your hand. So actually that Damn Hood Dragon card is actually really gonna be really good with Mordred Phantom, where you can actually search for Blaster Dark consistently. And I just remembered why Mordred Phantom is not that well, is that once Blaster Dark goes like this starts disappearing, it doesn't do anything also. But honest, this is really good also because Mordred Phantom doesn't have a blaster name, I think. So yeah, Illusionary Revenger Mordred Phantom, I'm pretty sure his name is it. So if it's not blaster, he doesn't get 5k, but then you can just retire him for Blaster Dark, which gives you a marker with Mordred Phantom. I'm really excited for Vanguard. What are they gonna do? Like, Shadow should get at least something good because of how expensive you guys make the card. It's funny how Nimain just got reprinted, and now Nimain's gonna rise in price. If you're not gonna, if you guys still play Shadows, you should get it now. Because if you're gonna wait, it's gonna rise and it's gonna go back to, it might even go over its original price, because even though it was reprinted, now it has more and more use, and it feels like it's a staple now because they're actually putting 2 cards to use for Nimain. Like, jeez. So now they're just, I think they're doing a quiz. Yep. So not much will be here, but let me show you something before I end video. There is one more thing that I wanted to talk about, which is the Vanguard Zero actually. So let's go into scene. Let's go here. Now my Vanguard Zero. Wait, let me increase the volume by a bit because there's actually a little bit of an update. So I think you guys can hear the volume. Yep, I can hear it. So over here in the info, we actually got a really like a update, which is just the clan event. I just wanted to say, so we actually are getting the Neo Nectar clan event part 2 really early compared to JP, because JP just like got it really late, and like I heard really good things about this set because of Cecilia, and I think I might actually do a deck and fight on it because I've seen how people play it, and it seems really fun because of how it can call units, just keep spamming, and it seems really fun because it's like kind of like a gacha kind of thing. So but remember that she doesn't work with the old card. So yeah, Cecilia and Arboros Dragon, like usual, the clan event isn't not different yet. so, actually the JP side also got an event, I think. Forgot which card event they did get, but then it's just, oh wait, it's Spike Rose Part 3. So they got new Spike Brothers card, but I forgot the cards. So this is Cecilia, Vanguard Circle, limit break 4, once per turn, counter blast 1 and return 5 grade 2 or lower musketeers. So you cannot put back triggers because this is Vanguard 0. And you call 2 White Lily Musketeer Cecilia. When I actually reviewed this, I thought it called from the deck. No. It generates 2. And then second skill is that Vanguard Circle, once per turn you retire a Musketeer card to like the top 5 and call more Musketeers. So what it does is that this second skill is just to fill in for the first skill, which the first skill basically gives you a free +2. On top of that, avoid you from losing cards from your deck since you're calling so much. And then if you're always putting out draw triggers and stuff, you would lose. You might lose cards in your deck, and then you can just refill it with this. And this is another grade 3. I don't know how good it is, the deck, but Arboros Dragon Sephiroth, grade 3, power 10,000, like 10,000 base sadly. Vanguard Circle, limit break 4 at, oh wait, never mind. He has the first enemy go to this skill. So if Arboros Dragon Tamer, which is grade 2, he gains 11, his body is 11k. And then the first skill is that Vanguard Circle, limit break 4 at the start of your battle phase, and all of your units get the following ability. If you have an unit with the same card name as this unit gets 3k. So if you remember in G, there's a card named Asha. So it is basically instead of GP2, it's limit break 4, and instead of 5k, it's 3k. So basically, if you guys don't know what it means, so all your units gain 3k if they have the same card name in the set, and then you counter blast. Vanguard Circle, counter blast 2 to call a card with the same card name as one of your rear cards from your deck, which is doesn't do that much. So I think Cecilia is the go-to card. So this is some rewards you can trade. I have already all of it, so I will be getting the packs actually. So that's pretty much it that I wanted to cover today. So yeah, with that being said, if there is any more updates also, and wait, actually, when is the event? I forgot to read. So it's occurring on August 15, which is actually today. Oh wait, it's not today for Vanguard 0. It's for me, it's today. Today is August 15. So it's supposed to be tomorrow, I guess, because it's about tomorrow. So if you guys are interested, you guys should pick it up, and double VP and double drops and also gacha pickups. I don't think I will be opening packs because I don't know. I don't know, it depends on how my luck is. But that's pretty much it for today. So I'll be signing out here, guys. There's nothing else to cover, but that's it for today for me. So I'll be seeing you guys into another video. So bye bye.